Hello. This is a software project I've been working on and off for quite a few years, being a retired language teacher now. It suddenly occurred to me that it can be used to set up hotpot JMix puzzles on the fly online with hardly any setting up whatsoever. It uses a modified version of hotpots within its core software. So how would that work? Well, if you just log on manxman.ch S4L sandbox, it's freely accessible. Just click here on the import icon, which has this red arrow on the top row, and up comes a box, and you can just copy any old text and paste it in there. It could be several sentences in actual fact, and then just click on pass a new text to the ebook, and it brings up this window with a load of code again. For now, just update main text, and there you have your text. And if I press the hot potatoes icon, some little hot potato icons appear at the end of it. Well, just press the middle one for now, and up comes a JMix, just like that. So little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie, and check, and it's correct. All done. If you've got several sentences or a whole story, you can actually display it as a book by clicking on the book, and the sentences will appear. Even possible to put pictures in it, or just as a plain text. What are the other hot potato icons for? Well, you can actually do spelling practice with this, and this is the last icon, but I need to put some codes in. So this time I go on to edit on the top row, and up comes this box again with the coding in. If I want to do spelling exercises, then I can separate out the words into spelling patterns. And do that by using the pipe character, as it's called. On an Apple Mac, it's Alt and 7. On the PC, I think it's Alt Control and 7 or something like that. And I can divide up words. Little, Horner, sat in the corner, eating Christmas. Update the text, and this time hot potato icon again. If I press on the last icon, now all the words are split up into spelling patterns, and they will join, well, with little, seamlessly into words. Little Jack Horner, and so on. So what's the first hot potato icon for? Well, this is what all this software project is all about. It's to teach a system called functional grammar. And functional grammar works by dividing words into groups, which signify their function in communication or meaning, which is why I've called this system blocks of meaning. So how does that actually work? So, I can edit a different way. If I click on the whole sentence, up comes the whole sentence in an editing box. And I can highlight, for example, Little Jack Horner. That's a person. It's a thing. It could be a person, it could be an object, could even be an idea, like the servicing of farm tractors or the cooking of delicious cakes. It's a thing. So I signify that in red as a participant in the action. Sat is a verb. We'd call that a verb. It could be more than one word, but we call it a process in this scheme of things. Green for go, like traffic lights. In the corner, who, what, where, how, when. That's a circumstance. so it's blue. Eating his Christmas pie, that describes what he was doing, so again it's a circumstance, and actually I'll include the full stop in that because I don't want the full stop to be separate. Okay, and on the green tick, and again it looks totally normal until I activate the hot potatoes, this time the first icon, and now I've got the words in functional groups. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. Check. Now you may have noticed there that I've got a cheat button, and I used to use this with the kids I used to teach who were learning English as a second language. If they haven't got a clue how to start, they can click on cheat, and here is the sentence, and they are forced to read it, not copy it, because it disappears after about 6 seconds. So they can't copy it, they have to read it. Little Jack Horner, oh, it's gone. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner, it's gone again, eating his Christmas pie, and check. Well, I hope that that might be of use to somebody, because I don't teach anymore, but I'm thinking maybe I'll start developing this project a bit more. But do feel free to let me know if you like it. You can have a look at some of the things I set up on this other site here, the bookshelf on S4L. And there are 1 or 2 examples there of stories we've set up. You can go onto my Blocks of Meaning YouTube site, and I've got some videos on there to show you how to use the stories. And also on Facebook there's a Teaching with Functional Grammar page where I explain things a little bit, and the linguistic theories that it's all based on. So have fun, folks, and enjoy using hot potatoes. Great tool that it is. Bye.